Hey guys, this is the Neverending Reader and I'm Brittany and welcome to my March TBR. So I'm going to make this as quick as possible. You're going to see me in this outfit at least 2 times, 3 times maybe. I don't know what I'm filming today. But the first thing that I would like to read in the month of March is Legendary by Stephanie Garber. I am already 78 pages into this. I read Caraval last month with my friend Chloe. I will link her channel down below. Go check her out. And I loved Caraval, so I really wanted to read this one next. A short, quick synopsis of this will be in my February wrap-up. Not of this, but of Caraval. So if you're interested in hearing about the first book, check out my wrap-up and you will hear about it there. The next thing that I would like to finish in the month of March is Tower of Dawn by Sarah J. Maas. I have no dust jacket because Book Outlet played me, but I am also 74 pages into this right now. This is the 6th book in the Throne of Glass series, so I literally cannot tell you what this is about without giving the most amount of spoilers ever, so I'm just going to say that this is the 6th book in the series and it follows Cal, and that's all I can really tell you. It is a monster. It doesn't look that thick, but the pages are so thin and the writing is so small, so I've been dreading this because I hate Cal and I don't actually want to read this that much, but I know I have to. But now that I'm a little further into it, I think I'll probably enjoy it more than I anticipated, so this is top priority. And the last thing on my official March TBR is going to be The Shining by Stephen King. It's on a million of my TBRs because I just cannot for the life of me finish this. All the characters suck, which is probably the point. Yeah, I'm just not super enjoying it. I'm 130 pages into it, and if I do not finish it this month, I'm DNFing it. I'm done. So yeah, this is important for me to finish as soon as possible. And those are all the things that I really want to get to. Otherwise, I'm just going to leave it up to my TBR jar. It's actually a cup. It's right up there. So I'm going to pull 4 books out of there. I usually read 8 books a month. I only have 3 set in stone, so I think 4 from this cup up here will be a pretty good start. So let's see what I get. I'm going to dig around in here. It is super full. Let's see. The first thing that I see is The Woman in Red. So just one moment while I grab that. Okay, so my first pick was Woman in Red by Eileen Gage. I picked this up at Goodwill forever ago for $1. And the back of the book, there's a lot going on, so I'm going to read you the first 1 or 2 sentences. It says, Alice spent 9 years in prison for the attempted murder of the drunk driver who killed her eldest son. Now she has returned home to reconnect with the son she left behind. Her boy, Jeremy, is now an angry teenager and falsely accused of rape, and so mother and son are united in a desperate attempt to prove his innocence. That sounds maybe not like my thing. At the same time, Alice must battle the man responsible for putting her behind bars, who has since become the mayor of her hometown. See, there's a lot going on here, so hopefully this is good. So that is my first pick from the TBR cup. Now I'm going to pick my second book from the cup. Let's see what I get. The Isle of the Lost. I think that is on my bookcase in the living room, so I will go grab that real quick. Okay, so it's actually right here. It is a middle grade. I thought it was something else, but this is kind of exciting for me. So this is The Isle of the Lost by Melissa De La Cruz. I found it at Goodwill, I think, for 50 cents. The back of the book says, 20 years ago, all the evil villains were banished from the kingdom of Aradon to the Isle of the Lost, a dark and dreary place protected by a force field that makes it impossible for them to leave. Stripped of their magical powers, the villains now live in total isolation, forgotten by the world, but hidden in the forbidden fortress is a dragon's eye, the key to true darkness and the villain's only hope of escape. So Yeah, villains, middle grade. This is right up my alley, so I'm actually pretty excited that this popped up. Okay, pick number 3. Let us see what we get. This thing is so full. Let us see. State of Wonder. I think that's by Ann Patchett. Let me go find it. Okay, so yeah, State of Wonder is by Ann Patchett. It says, as Dr. Marina Singh embarks upon an uncertain odyssey into the insect-infested Amazon, she will be forced to surrender herself to the lush but forbidden world that awaits within the jungle. Charged with finding her former mentor, a researcher who has disappeared while working on a valuable new drug, she will have to confront her own memories of tragedy and sacrifice. So yeah, that sounds pretty good. I'm actually not unhappy about reading this. And our last pick is going to be, I'm trying to get in the bottom there. Oops, one fell out. It's fine. The Curious Incident of the Dog at Nighttime. And the one that fell out was The Silent Wife. Okay, so The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime by Mark Haddon. It looks like this might be kind of a weird story about a boy investigating the murder of a neighborhood dog. So I've heard really good things about this. I don't know anything further about it, so I guess I will let you know in my wrap-up. And the piece of paper that fell out of the cup was The Silent Wife by A.S.A. Harrison. This I found at Goodwill for $1, and it appears to be a thriller, and so I will not be reading the back. What is my hair doing? I will not be reading the back of the book. I don't like to know anything about my thrillers. I don't like it like that. I feel like they give too much away about the story, so I will attempt to read this. So there you have it, folks. As far as the TBR cup goes, this little guy, whatever I've picked from this cup and I do not read, I am getting rid of. I'm unhauling it. I have too many books. If I don't get to it, then I don't care about it and it's just gonna go. So I will donate it back to one of our charity shops, and that's that on that. I will definitely give myself a save every month, but honestly, I just can't keep living with so many unread books. So this is how I'm going to get through them all, and no more library books if I can help it. So yeah, that is my March TBR, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.